All right, I'm gonna talk a little bit about life insurance. All right. Um, then we talk about some more stuff on another video. But okay, whole term life insurance. Let's go with that. All right. Um, whole term life insurance may not be a good idea for people who think it's a good idea. Meaning that me selling life insurance right now found out that when you do whole term life insurance, if you have if you have a policy that's $100,000 and the policy is attached to a savings account options that you save that accumulate, like you save about, let's say you save like $45,000 to $50,000, that's attached to this $100,000 policy. A whole term life insurance mean that to get the savings, the option that you attach to your life insurance policy that's 100 grand, to get that savings account that you accumulated over like 30, 40 years, you have to live to be 100 years old. If you died 60 years old or 65 years old, you would not get that savings that's attached to that life insurance. Meaning that if you save all that money and you banking on your kids getting at least, let's say you had two kids, they're gonna get at least, can split the $150,000. They only can split the 100 grand because that the $50,000 saving options you would not get because you didn't live to see 100 years old. And a lot of insurance companies don't tell you that. So you're really saving money um, for no reason. Is attached. You gonna get that policy that you signed up for. If it was 100 grand, if it was 80 grand, if it was 70 grand, you would get it. But the savings options that you attach to it will not. Um, you will not have it. So you have to live to be 100 years old to get the $100,000 policy plus the 50 grand that you saved up. If you don't die, if you don't live to be 100 years old, no matter it don't matter how much money you save within that policy that's attached to the policy, you will not get that. But they don't, like Liberty Mutual, Charles Schwab, New York Life. They don't tell you that. All right. So this is a brief video. I'm not gonna hold you long. But if you want to email me about life insurance and why the other term is better than whole life term, and then we can go from there. So this is a little quick video on life insurance. Be careful on whole term life insurance. If you got $100,000 policy and you got a savings account, a savings options that you want to put a savings account to accumulate money, and they obviously you can borrow money on it, whatever. But you got to pay it back. You know what I mean? So, but the best option for you may not be whole term, because if you pass at 60, 65 years old, the savings account options that's attached to that $100,000 policy you will not get because you did not live to be 100 years old. A lot of people know that. Whole term means whole term life until you reach your whole life expectancy of 100 years. If you don't live that, you don't get that 100. You don't get that savings account that's attached to it. All that money you saved over the years go right back to the company that you got the insurance company for. That's how they make their money. They get over on you. They take advantage of you. If you want more, if you need to sign up for life insurance, let me know. Email me. I'll put the email in the chat. I think I put it in the description too. All right. Be blessed.